Y'all just ever felt like, you had a moment where you look back, you're like, oh my goodness, everything in my life now just makes so much sense. I had someone comment on my TikTok, and the things that she comment, it messed me up, but it messed me up in a good way. And it was clarity and it was confirmation. And later that night, I just found myself in the bathtub, just like weeping, just like crying. And like, even this morning after I just got out the shower. And so let me just fast forward. So she was saying that one of my spirit guides was my great grandmother, right? I never met her. Honestly, didn't even know her name, but my aunts them, when they talked about it, called her Granny, right? And one of the things that the lady said was, even that accident, like you were covered. Well, some of you may have known, like when I talk about I battled with depression and suicidal thoughts in 2011, and I grew up raised in religion, raised in Christianity, and I questioned, so much that was taught in the church. Like, I felt like the things from the church and what taught me, like, just put me in such box, right? Like, there was so much more. But when you grow up, like, in religion and all this, like, you can't question that stuff, right? Because you don't question God, right? And all this kind of stuff. So anyhow, I cried out and I was like, God, if you're real, like, I didn't believe I had a purpose. I was having suicidal thoughts and depression. And I was like, let me know you're real. 9 months later, after I had a dream 20 days prior, me and my ex-boyfriend and my daughters were in a traumatic car accident. On a day that I normally would have been driving, he was driving, and he broke his ribs, jaws, had to learn how to walk all over again. So did my two oldest daughters. My youngest daughter got out of the car and she had scratches, not broken bones. And so, all praise to the Most High. I crawled out, no scratch, no broken bones. This time, I'm never inside a vehicle. Do y'all know that spirit will use where you are the knowledge of? The spirit has spoken to me so much about Esther, Queen Esther from the Bible. And if y'all know Queen Esther, she stood up, right? She stood for righteousness, and her standing up stopped like to demolish the Jews. Y'all, why I talked to my aunt and I found out that my great grandmother name is Esther. It said that she was a woman of righteousness. I know that I am to speak about the things that the lies, the matrix have conditioned us to believe, so that we can find the truth of our identity, because it's where we're going to find our liberty.